In early 2006, the Los Angeles Times reported a critically injured Army sergeant arrived recently at Ibn Sina Hospital in Baghdad's Green Zone. A sniper's bullet had entered his back and clipped off the sidewall of a vein just above the liver that returns blood from the lower body to the heart. Had he arrived at virtually any other hospital in the world, the sergeant probably would have bled to death. But the surgeon, a veteran of several wars, had combat zone experience with state-of-the-art tools to stabilize the patient after a 2-hour operation. The surgeon and other doctors were able to quickly replace the blood the sergeant had lost with a new instrument called a Belmont rapid infuser that can inject a unit of blood into the body in just 30 seconds. Closer to home, an anesthesiologist at a children's hospital, part of a major Midwestern University medical center, told us,
"I can tell you that we have saved 5 children with the FMS at our hospital since we got it last spring."
The chair of the Department of Anesthesiology at a large state university hospital in the South stated,
"The FMS has truly changed our practice here and represents a significant advance in our ability to care for patients requiring significant intraoperative fluid and blood resuscitation."
In New York City, an obstetrical patient's husband wrote a personal check to purchase a system for the hospital's OB ward. His wife had experienced massive hemorrhage while delivering their 5th child, and according to the anesthesiologist, she would not have survived without the Belmont FMS 2000 rapid infuser borrowed from the general surgery area. This grateful husband wanted to ensure that future deliveries were as safe as possible thanks to the dramatic role the rapid infuser had played in his wife's very survival. Sometimes the ability to safely deliver warm fluids may make the difference between life and death. The Belmont FMS 2000 rapid infuser can help save the patient's life by safely pumping warmed fluids at flow rates up to 750 milliliters per minute with the touch of a button. The Belmont FMS 2000 rapid infuser uses a roller head pump to safely infuse fluids at precise flow rates up to 750 milliliters per minute while warming to normothermic temperature with a revolutionary electromagnetic induction heat exchanger. Several built-in features ensure the patient's utmost safety during critical fluid resuscitation, including automatic air removal, built-in line pressure regulation that keeps the line pressure within a safe range, and automatic patient line safety clamp. The system is very easy to set up, requiring less than 1 minute. After powering on, the user receives on-screen instructions. Priming is automatic and requires less than 13 seconds. Priming the patient line is also automatic and can be done in a few seconds. The touchscreen allows the user to dial in the desired flow rates while displaying the flow rate, fluid temperature, total volume infused, and line pressure. In the event of an alarm condition such as inadvertently draining the fluid reservoir, the system will automatically close the patient line and prompt the user with on-screen instructions. In this case, all the user has to do is spike a fluid bag and press reprime. In less than 13 seconds, the air is automatically evacuated from the system and is ready to infuse. "My faculty demands it on all high-risk cases," says a clinical manager at a major northeastern medical center. Belmont Instrument Corporation is a small, high-tech company that has been making revolutionary medical devices for over 25 years. All our products are designed, built, and tested in the USA at our company headquarters in Billerica, Massachusetts. Contact us today for a demonstration of our fluid warming products. Email us at sales@belmontinstrument.com or call us at 978-663-0212 or toll free within the U.S. at 866-663-0212. For more information about the Belmont Buddy or Buddy Plus Fluid Warmer, visit our website at www.belmontinstrument.com. At Belmont, we focus on state-of-the-art products which promote safety and better patient outcomes. From the routine to the extreme, Belmont Instrument Corporation is setting new standards of care in fluid management. During routine surgical procedures, the Buddy Fluid Warmer nestles next to the patient to deliver warm fluids at gravity flow rates. The average infusion rate is less than 20 milliliters per minute. At this rate, fluids may cool at least 8 degrees before reaching the patient. To be effective, the warmer must be as close to the patient as possible. The Buddy Fluid Warmer, with its miniature design, solves this problem by sitting close to the patient and delivering fluids at 38 to 39 degrees at flow rates up to 100 milliliters per minute or 6 liters per hour. The Buddy Fluid Warmer is a miniature, near-patient, dry heat fluid warmer with an ingenious disposable set designed for safe and effective fluid warming. The tiny disposable holds less than 7 milliliters, including the tubing, can be used with any standard IV tubing, has a built-in pressure regulating valve which prevents excessive line pressure, contains over 6 square inches of venting membrane to automatically remove air from crystalloid, has a flow control valve to prevent air entrainment, has a one-way valve to prevent accidental backflow from the patient to the IV line, and displays fluid temperature and any alarm messages on the display of its power module, which mounts conveniently to an IV pole. All these safety features work seamlessly without any operator involvement. The ingenious disposable is tiny enough to remain in line at the end of the procedure. A battery-powered version, the Buddy Plus, is also available. It is designed for mobile use, including air transport, and is capable of giving at least 5 liters of fluid before charging. All our products are designed, built, and tested in the USA at our company headquarters in Billerica, Massachusetts. Contact us today for a demonstration of our fluid warming products. Email us at sales@belmontinstrument.com or call us at 978-663-0212 or toll free within the U.S. at 866-663-0212. For more information about the Belmont Buddy or Buddy Plus Fluid Warmer and our Rapid Infuser, the Belmont FMS 2000 Rapid Infuser, visit our website at www.belmontinstrument.com. At Belmont, we focus on state-of-the-art products which promote safety and better patient outcomes.
When lives are on the line and every second counts, Lifeline is called in to transport patients. But did you know that until recently, there was no way to give a life-saving blood transfusion on those flights? However, in tonight's Health Check, medical reporter Christy Myers tells us how a generous Houstonian has changed that.
Anyone who's been severely injured, who's faced death in an accident, knows that the sound of a Lifeline helicopter nearby is an answer to prayer. Lifeline now has a new high-tech fleet of 6 helicopters to transport the critically ill. And all 6 have a Doppler radar in a mini weather station, making landing safer. It has the latest medical equipment. But if you needed a life-saving blood transfusion, that it didn't have.
Well, the main issue has to do with money.
Dr. Red Duke, who created the Lifeline program 3 decades ago, says they always wanted to carry blood on board.
That in these terrible injuries that have been occurring, that their survival is significantly improved by this early, intervention with blood products.
But blood products only last a short time, so it never happened. Then a severely injured patient, whose close friend was killed, asked one more time, why is no blood on board?
Nobody had blood on helicopters, even in Afghanistan and Vietnam, these other places. So the issue initially was some money.
That patient donated the money, $250,000 for freezers, refrigerators, and warning sensors. And now all Lifeline helicopters carry blood all the time. They can quickly warm it.
They take the blood and they warm it through a little warmer that looks much like a flat iron, and then it goes right into the body.
They've given blood to 25 patients and counting.
But you're actually able to stop the bleeding.
How many lives will be saved? Trauma surgeon John Holcomb says they're studying that to find out.
What we're doing, obviously, is tracking that to see. It's our impression that it has really helped patients a lot.
And what they learn here is likely to become the norm for air ambulances in this country and the military. Christy Myers, 13 Health Check.
Well, here's another question Christy says many people ask, and that is, how do they know your blood type? Well, the truth is, they don't have to know it. They give O-negative blood because anybody can safely receive it.
Live, local breaking news where you live. This is 6 News with Jim Seidlecki, Mallory Maddox, 1110 KFAB's Lucy Chapman with your time-saver traffic report, and your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Rusty Lord. This is 6 News, live at daybreak. Now, here are this morning's top stories.
The road to recovery has started for an Omaha police officer who is off of life support and talking with family and doctors.
Yesterday, Officer Paul Latcher needed 4 hours of surgery to repair a torn blood vessel in his leg. During a traffic stop at 42nd and Camden, Latcher was shot in the lower abdomen, tearing the vessel. Police say he and his partner were patrolling the area after an earlier shooting.
Initially, Latcher was listed in extremely critical condition after being shot multiple times. Doctors say he was moments from death.
The injury to this area is often lethal because the bleeding is so profuse. And when he arrived here, he obviously had an abdomen completely full of blood.
Moments after the shooting, police had 30-year-old Corey Allen in custody. He is charged with attempted first-degree murder, using a weapon to commit a felony, and being a felon in possession of a firearm.
We're told Allen could appear in court as early as this afternoon. A machine used to treat severely wounded soldiers in Iraq is being credited by doctors with helping to save Officer Latcher's life. It's known as the Belmont Infuser. The machine pumps warm blood into the body in a matter of seconds. Officer Latcher needed 20 units of blood during his transfusion.
Definitely a critical part of resuscitation and probably contribute a large amount of the reason of success of resuscitation for the patient. So he would go to the second phase of recovery, which is in the intensive care unit.
Before the Belmont Infuser was invented, a similar transfusion, like the one that Officer Latcher had to undergo, would have taken much longer. The old method had to be done manually by at least 4 people applying pressure to the blood bags. Doctors say time was not on their side because they only had about 5 minutes to save Officer Latcher's life.